this is what it's all about, Super Hooligan Racing.
Let's quickly go through this starting grid. Our pole sitter, you talked about it, ripping pace. James Rispoli leading row 1.
See Hawk Mazzata there leading outside of row number 3 with Travis Wyman also.
Going back to row 5 and 6. See Andrew Berkeley, Stephen Shakespeare, names you'd be familiar with, and everyone back into those grid positions. Qualifying is over. It is now time to race. Mission Super Hooligans, lights out here at WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca. Number 1 plate at Corey Alexander, making quick work of staying out in front of the field.
Corey Alexander showed his speed this morning in practice. He was the class of the field this morning, and he's showing it coming into turn 1.
Corey West, on that number 1 bike, leading early stages of this lap. 8 laps here in this race. Roger, in terms of race pace, how hard can these riders push early?
Well, I think like for James and Corey West, they probably feel like if they can get out front, they can break away from the rest of that group. But Cody Wyman, guys like that, they are going to latch on hard this first lap and make sure they're able to go with them.
James Rispoli showing early speed coming underneath and going into turn 5. He's not going to want to let Corey West get away. Corey has disappeared a few times. I think he's out of the hospital, so looking forward to his recovery and him coming back as soon as possible.
How about the start for Cody Wyman, starting from row number 2? He's right up there battling for that final spot on the podium, sitting in 3rd right now. Looks like James Rispoli sitting behind Corey West, just being a little patient. Right behind Jason Waters is Andy DeBrino, who had that front row starting position, but he continues to fall back just a little bit. But then you find Corey Alexander, you mentioned having an arch out there on the grid here. Look, he's going to look in the inside.
James Rispoli, Corey West trading paint coming out of turn 2, or turn 3, excuse me.
So he certainly had the pace, but just waited for that right moment. You take another look at it.
Yes, Corey ran a little bit wide there and gave James the opportunity to come up the inside, but man, they get close.
Watch the number 49 of Hayden Schultz. He's looking to try and get around Cody Wyman.
Andy DeBrino's doing a good job recovering from that bad start. He got himself right on the back of that podium battle. Still has a couple spots to make.
Yeah. I mean, you're looking at almost an 80-pound weight difference, and we'll see if Andy can make up on that. Andy DeBrino with the fastest lap of the race at a 29.4. You know, Andy told me he feels like when he's behind the Harleys, it's a little bit more difficult for him to make up the time. He's got the pace through the corners, but coming off the corner, he's got to roll off a little bit to let the Harleys do their thing, and sometimes he's not able to take advantage of that momentum he's able to build through the corner. But especially in Super Hooligan, having won the championship last year with Corey West, and they're fighting for every inch.
See Andy looking to make the move around Travis Wyman. He's right there. Can he make it stick? Andy DeBrino making up one more position, but Travis is right there with him. This battle is not over yet. He didn't get the start that he wants, so he's having to work to get himself back up to the front. And Travis Wyman says, nope, not this time.
The Pan Americas have beans. You see it there coming out of turn 5. Andy DeBrino losing a little bit of speed going in, and you can see it at the exit, the Pan America, with a little bit of a horsepower advantage. There we go, Andy back up the inside. And that's a tough corner to pass. You really got to set him up coming out of Rainey.
You got to set up, as you said, out of turn 9, put yourself in that right spot, and hopefully he can stay in front. That Harley on the front straightaway might come back by him, though.
But you can see the pace of the Harley as they approach the hill. It was Travis Wyman.
Corey West has kind of pulled a couple tenths back on Rispoli that last lap with the fastest lap of the race. James and Corey both into the 28. See Hayden Schultz, great move into the corkscrew.
Yeah, those are the time. Getting into the 28s, I mean, that's a serious pace here at Laguna Seca for these Super Hooligan bikes.
Watching on intently is that KWR Harley-Davidson trio of riders looking for victory today. He has Hayden Schultz on the number 49. He has James Rispoli on the number 43. He's got his brother Cody on the number 34. So a lot at stake right now for KWR.
And these guys have been fighting hard against the Saddleman boys. I mean, this is really, the championship has turned into a story of these two teams.
See Andy making another move, and see Travis is just really good at fighting right back. He knows that he's going to run a little bit wide, and these two are going back and forth. You see Jason Waters is right there to collect the pieces.
His fastest first sector of the race on the last lap, leaving nothing to chance.
He looks over his shoulder, looking to see how close they are. Does he have to battle it to the line? No. James Rispoli taking home the win here. Race number 1, Mission Super Hooligans, his first Super Hooligans victory. His first pole position. That's a big sigh of relief on his shoulder. He was already celebrating before he crossed the stripe. And take a look at the full results here for race number 1. Great podium for Corey West, as well as Cody Wyman.
At the two triumphs there, 6th and 7th with Andy DeBrino, Jason Waters. Corey Alexander on the arch bike there inside the top 10 with Hunter Dunham and Hawk Mazzata.
That was our top 10. We move back down, and Josh Baird, Andrew Way, August Nord, Steven Shakespeare with the top 20 result. Take a look at the full standings here in the championship points. Jake Lewis still leading the way after missing that race today, continuing to send him our best. Corey West sitting there in second, closing up that points battle down to just 4 between the two.
And look at that battle. Travis Wyman, his brother Cody, James Rispoli there. Just about 5 points separating from 3rd to 5th.